Yes. Check, 1, 2, crew. Cold winter night studio sessions inside. Yo, let's go with a hot up roll. Yo, look, listen, MC Nobles on a mission. We take it to the bounce. Yo, party doers from the house. We take it through. Check, yo. 1, 2, 3, 4. You never see me down, I said you never see me stressed. You never see me mad, I'll never see you be depressed. Cause when I'm on my mic, you know I'm always at my best. And I am putting full effort, yo, into the contest. Like this, MC gonna blow your mind as I full effort, yo, into the contest. Like this, MC gonna blow your mind as I hit it with the beat one time. Like hit it with a mic and I hit it with a flow. And I hit it with the way with overtime. Listen, with the vision of now I get a beat, now listen up, it's like, listen with the speed about one more time, now listen up, now I get a beat, now listen up, it's like, listen with the speed about one more time, now listen about the session, listen, yo, get it right please, I'm on the mic, I'm white, I'm not Chinese, listen, like, you know, I'm not flat with the bar, with the bit of the track, I hit it with the bounce around, I put it with the bounce, on the one time, yo, lyrical session, with the coming at ya, respect. Jump on the beat, yo, lyrical regret. Jump on the beat, jump on the beat, jump on the beat, boy. You know it's empty, no more who's on the mic at the party time. Yo, I play Fortnite from time to time. But tonight I'm in the studio ripping the rhyme. Get a bit one time, yo. Like all my days, oh my god. I am the king of fun. All my days, oh my god. I am the king of fun. Good you know, so when I'm playing fun, I never weak. I'm always getting high, 100 kill streaks. We take it down, yo, we take it in. Said who's on the mic, who's on the mic, who's on the mic, who's on a mission. Said MC Noble on a mission. Say pull up a check, fucking listen. We take it to the past and you know, yes, it's time to reminisce in. Yes, you can have me anytime. Anytime, any place, anywhere. Just name it, yes, and I'll be there. Let's go with the techno. Let's go with the techno. 1, 2, 3, 4, cause you know you want more. Kicking up the rhythm and we're bouncing up the score. Said MC Noble on the mic, I'll give it to the hardcore. And if you want more, I will post it through your door. Say to the letterbox, gonna knock you off your socks. Said MC Noble, yes you know we're gonna hit the rocks down the bumpy road. Cause you know I got the code. Yo, yes, I can jump on the beat, no, here we go. Like, jump on the beat, get mental. But the note right here is with a pencil. Get it, go mental. Inside the mind, get the beat one time. I can't play it right now, cause I am in the studio. It's time to show you how. Time to show you, say how we do. Say to the robot, say to the match, yeah, 1, 2. Ride this one, better ride this bass. Jump on the beat inside this place. When I'm on the mic, gonna win this race. MC Noble with another race. I never race, I never mind. It's like I'm gonna get it beat one time. Keep on going, keep on flowing. Back in the beat, gonna keep on growing. Every day I'm getting bigger, you want just like a bigger. When I'm on the mic, I'm getting sicker, quicker. Yo, we're in the storm and we're gonna rob the liquor show. Waiting at the alley in the car, we got the boys, we got the crowbar. And you know we got the pins and we are ready for the break. And then it's time ready to take it to the top. We are ready to rob the shop. Get the money, not gonna stop. I say get the money, not gonna stop. And then in the till, it's a couple of grand. Get all the money right in my hand. All the goods is what I demand and I'm back with a brand new plan to get all the goods inside my pocket. Then I'll go just like a rocket, it's robbing business. You know that I'm not gonna stop this out of the shop, yo. Then back into the car, safe up to the pedal and we're gonna take it far, yo. Yes, check, respect crew. Check all of you inside the venue.
DJ Wisdom, live in the mix.
With DJ Wisdom, fucking MC, I'm gonna get those push. You know I'm on the nation, pull up a jam and fucking listen. Listen, pay attention. I want you just to put your phone on your on the vibration. I want you put it on silent. When I'm on the mic, I'm violent. You know it's easy, noble. Yes, I like the flower, like that violent. I like that roll, sexy baby, give it a pose. You know I got the power, coming in, singing every minute, every hour. One time, saying every day. You're gonna be with the DJ. Wake this song up on the replay, sexy lady, give me the DJ. Because you know I'm in my podcast. Sexy lady, turn my dick on. Rest with me and I'll attack you because the beat is coming at you. When I'm on the mic so you can hear me, because I always say it clearly. I am here to test the theory. I like Margot speaking my baby. I give it to the Navy. Inside the army. One time, when the mic, you know it's time to go by me. We take it down the highway. Take it in the back, racing, listen, take it sideways. Yo, we're passing all the byways. They take it all to get through. King of rounds, king the bounce, king the bounce, get 1, 2. Let's go. Who's on the mic, get it up the show. Cause you know it's MC Noble, yes we're on the mic. And if you mess with me, I will not give a shy. Because I will say hit you with the left and the right. And then I'm gonna leave you up cold for the night. Dead MC, who's on the mic? Yo, who's gonna come against me? Take care of the beat, care of the beat, care of the beat, relays. Dead who's on the mic, inside the vibe. Say we can MC, kicking out the place. Yeah, when I'm on the mic, yo, check this back. Yo, when I'm on the mic, I never make a mistake. I got my MC on the tape. Cause it isn't on the recorder. Bad boy kid, I've already told you this MC. I'm coming on down with the jet, one ball with a get it, clue. Coming at you. Say since I dissed you, monkey, I am on another level. And MC Noble on my push bike and I'm gonna pedal to your end. So I can put you 6 feet under. When I'm on the mic, you know I'm coming through like thunder. Lightning, this Indiana frightening. I'm like a bright light, cause I'm always brightening. Said here we go, we're kicking up the show. Say jump on the beat, jump on the beat, jump on the beat, about this show. About this show, gonna about this session. Never go through my body, make a bigger brain. Cause you know I'm always rocking up the radio. This MC Noble, yes I am the slave. You know, yo. We're taking it down. We're taking to the limit, yo. We take it to the sound. What's happening, Brad? What's happening, Brad? Yo, on Facebook, give me an ad. Subtract. Say yo, but I yo, so there's no sickness and you know when you're about to witness with the power of love. I'm on the mic, sit up above, it's like wicked MC, gonna rip it up, and I'm back in the mic, don't listen up, it's like listen up, it's like listening, it's like get a bit of beat banging. Oh my days and oh my god, I'm gonna batter you just like COD. Oh my days and oh my god, I'm gonna batter you just like COD. From the fish and chip chippy, I'm gonna clean you out like Mr. Whippy, like get with the flow, get with the beat, say here we go. When I'm on the mic in the studio, it's to the best MC, it's about to get low. Yo.
Can you feel the fire burn as it takes control of you?
Check, call again.
There is no way you can turn, there is nothing you can do.
Nothing that you can do.
Yeah, your heart will never be free as it takes you high above.
As it takes you high above.
So baby, won't you come with me and we can fly on the power of love.
Yo. Studio sessions tonight. In the wintry cold, I had a car, but now I'm sorry to say that it's sold on eBay. Sold it to an DJ, so we could play the tunes up on the replay. Check, vibe. For the party groups and the corner live, you know you like it. Yo, get ready for this one. 2 years ago I was working well, till I ended up in a cell. Got sentenced by the judge for 8 years. Left my family broken in tears. I'm gonna tell you man what really grinds my gears. The thought of being in prison, you know it gives me side's gonna do damage. Yeah, it's a song that I can manage. Yo, here we go, and it's playing over in my brain, making me say go insane. Every day it's just the same as that. Every day it's just the same as it's smelling people shit and smelling people dirt. When you know the real criminal is out there free the first, free to do what he wants, free to do what he likes. Maybe he is out there wrecking someone else's life. They stabbing with the knife and cutting up for a slice. Man, the things he did, I'm telling you, it wasn't nice. Check, check. Yo. You is fat and you're overweight. Yo, I am ignoring all of the hate, cause I cannot be bothered. If you mess with me, I'll push you over your garden gate, and then the fence is gonna fucking snap. You know it's MC Noble coming out through with a baseball bat. Check, check. I do not need this. I do not need this. So some hate back, you're gonna receive this. Yo, 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 then open your eyes and see this. When you book me, I am the cheapest, yo. Check, 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 boom. Going left and going right, shining like a disco light. Waving on a Saturday night, I'm telling you I'm gonna live my life. Going left and going right, shining like a disco light. Waving on a Saturday night, I'm telling you I'm gonna live my life, yo. We take it to the bone, we take it to the limit. Everyone say get low, yo. On your mask, get set, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, I'm down to do the big most of the beginning. I'm thinking about this show, cause you know I'm MC Noble. I'm the one that's going everywhere. Shit like a novel, like you know I try to know. It is a rip-off, set up a rock song. Say when I'm on the mic, you know I walk, I do not crawl. I stand intense, tall against the wall. I'm sensing noble, yes you know. On the rock, fire, I'm gonna give you a call. Check, check, 1, 2. Body's gone, body's down. With a bit of bad boy, gonna get down. Yes, that's me, yes, I'm the town. A bit of sexy lady, I see it now. A bit of see you look in the beer, so that on the mic, I'm a wicked MC. I'm back in the beat to get you ready. Say with a bit of thing, I'm like their party. Listen, I'm in the ready with the candy, rapping with the candy, singing. I'm in the zone on the microphone. And if you mess with me, I'll break your phone. Listen, say listen up, and I'm back in the beat, I'm kicking up the fight. Listen, for the speed about one more time, and see about the session. Listen, yo, get it right, please. I'm on the mic and white, I'm not Chinese. Listen, you know we're not rapping about with the beat, man, rock with the drum like this. MC, I've just begun, and I'm on the mic, I'm not Indian. It's like, listen, you know I'm Yorkshire, it's your man that I'm gonna talk you. Say set it on fire. Say when I'm on the mic, I make the rate go higher. Yo. Check what we got going on here right now. Lol, as if it's them two. When they sneeze, they go at you and sneeze out blood. I'm telling you, yo, I come straight from the hood. Yes. Say take a listen. At the weekend I had an audition for a show on ITV. Don't get greedy. I did not fail. I just gotta wait for an email.
DJ Wisdom, live in the mix.
DJ Wisdom. We can MC, I'm gonna give up all over whichever fucking listen. It's MC Noble, yes I am, say on the CD. And maybe next year I'm gonna be it's on the ITV. BBC, Channel 4, cause I told you before. BBC, Channel 4, cause I told you before. I am gonna hit you and you're gonna fall on the floor. And if you mess with me, I am gonna declare the war. I am gonna declare the battle. You know it's MC Noble, cause I am king of the castle. say get the bitch on. Yo, MC Noble ain't dead right about now, yeah. Studio sessions tonight in the wintry cold. Said in the winter, said MC Noble, yes I'm like a piece of wood, I give you a splinter. Said in your little finger, said I'm a rapper and I am not a singer. I am an MC because I do it professionally. And I am gonna buy your house like Monopoly. And I have got your mom, yes, on top of me. Say when I'm on the vibe, I am yes a proper G. There is the other guy, I think he did one. Because I aimed at him with the shotgun, yo. I tell you now, said how it is. Said MC Noble, yes I am the best in the business. I tell you now, I tell you how it is. Said MC Noble, yes I am the best in the business. Yo, yeah, I don't know where we went, Brad, man. If you don't know who they are, Brad, I had a little dissing war with them like last year. And I'll admit, I didn't diss them as good as I could have done, but at the same time, they didn't exactly beat me. And they think they're some cool kids. They think they absolutely did me in. They think they roasted me. They think they like made me give up. But they only gave me the power to keep going stronger. Yo, check. Yo, centrality, it's time to get loopy. I got him on, yes, by the left groovy. While smoking, yes, I do, baby, do be chilling in the back of the Scooby. One time, inside, you're gonna beat them up the baseline. Let the mic right on the beat to get your hyper, say higher. Set on this mic, building up, setting this height. Cause I'm chilling in the building with the women in the children. On the mic, I will be feeling, get that mic, I will be killing. I will be stopping you, I will be shooting you, I will be kicking you. I will be building you, I will be elbowing, I will just be flicking you. I will be hitting you and then I will be kicking you. Check, say bruise. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose, you're gonna die. Yo, and then your body is gonna float on yes into the sky with your soul. It's a zero, yes, I always wanna go. I take it to the max and then I take it to the hole. We take it to the hole, we take it like this. Say jump on the beat, about this business. Here's it on. Yo, here's the sound of the power song. Say with the hardcore, I know you want more. Say MC Noble, yes I am knocking to your door. Yo, here we go now. 18 minutes and 50 seconds into an over 1 hour mix for the MC Noble. Yo. Yo. Ha. You never liked me, so don't pretend. I'm gonna send you round the bend. Say to the cemetery where you can lie 6 feet under and remember me. You've never liked me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I asked you to make a video on me. But I didn't ask for a war, and I didn't ask for other people to be involved.
It was all there in plain sight. Come on, people, we have all seen the same, so we will never get it back to.
I simply asked you one thing, if you would make a video on me, that was all I asked. Not to get every Tom, Dick and Harry involved. Tom, Dick and Harry said all the wife, yo, I'm gonna marry. I'm happy as Larry said on this MIC back on the beat to get you ready. Yo, say, listen to this. I go round and round just like a disc in a machine. It's MC Noble, yes you know I have been smoking on the green. I'm feeling fairly keen. When I'm on the mic I am an MCing machine. Yo, what happened to the corner green? So we finished yes a while ago, now it's got the flow. And when I see him I am gonna step on his big toe. I'm gonna step on his big toe and break the nail. I swear that his one is called Yale. In life I know he's gonna fail. I'm gonna make him pop a pill and then he's gonna go pale. I am that type of guy, give you drugs to make you high. I am that type of guy, I give you drugs to make you high. Yo, you only got me a few views. Yo, now it's time to cruise inside the Subaru. It's sticking to the road like glue. If you want this war to end, I can say sorry. But if you don't, I am gonna run you over with a lorry on the M62. Passing cars and doing what we do. Stay down the slip, run through the service station. And only the best one in the nation. Yo, through the service station, into the Genesis for a tea break. Back to the bang of the flask of a tea break. That's what you're doing, don't ya? Yo. YouTube boxing match. Yo, it's MC Noble, yes, I just wanna define ya. And if I did, I would get me for hitting a minor. Then MC Noble, yes, I am a lucky climber. Say you're gonna be, gonna take you higher. I am the lyrical rhymer. Say you're gonna be to the beat one timer. Then here we go, we're kicking up the show. Say you're gonna be, the microphone. Check, one time inside. And get done for hitting a minor. You know, I've done so many things since dissing you. I mean, my audition at the weekend, so much has happened. Been in studios. I don't need to go back to the old days, cause now I'm on a different level. One time when I'm like gonna hit this treble. Check, boom, check with the big say, check one boom like I'm on the mic inside this room, and I go with the bang, and I go with the boom, and a bit of the Wednesday afternoon. Cause it's Wednesday evening, like I'm on the mic, I am deceiving, yo. So here we go, take the ball back and about this show. Like I just defeated your message, say get the hint. You are a stupid fucking git. Say why don't you go and leave my stream before I show you who I am when I am really mean. Check, come on. To the breaking through, to the breaking on, to the breaking on, to the early morning, nobody's more than never yawning. Because I'm never tired, up on the mic and I got desires. Do me a wicked MC, one time on the mic to get you ready. Like share with the beat, go. In the beginning of the show, yo. Can you feel the motion? I'm gonna drown you in the ocean, and I am gonna push you and splash you with a humming potion. Can you feel the motion? You're gonna get sunburned, not using some lotion. In the summer, in the UK, then it's raining, and that's a bummer. Yo. Remember in my room when I said about a Diamond Styles poster? Now it is even closer to me. I'm gonna grab a weed inside my doobie. I'm chilling in the back of a blue Scooby. We're doing 50, 40, driving naughty in a 30, driving dirty, yo. I'm with the baby getting dirty, yo. Said everybody don't deserve me, cause you know you wanna see what I can do. I'm back on the Mayo with the bit of check, 1, 2. Yes, I want to give a big respect to DJ Wisdom, yeah, for mixing these bounce mixes. He does a bounce mix every month, besides loads of other Martina mixes and hardcore mixes. make sure you follow DJ Wisdom on YouTube, as he's just about 20k subscribers. He's mixing well, and he mixes with a lot of friends, and he goes live mixing, and he's just a pleasure to watch and a sound geezer to get on with. As you know, when I do these MCs and lives, I like to big up the artists behind the backing tracks, as you know, it takes time sat in a studio putting tracks together, and you know, I just feel like some artists don't get, you know, as much appreciation for their time that they spend making something or mixing something together. I mean, a lot of DJs are defined as button pushers, but it's a lot more than that. All your beat matching, your timing, especially mixing hardcore, you know, it's a lot quicker BPM. Yo, BPM is what we rise on a weekend. BPM is what we rise on a weekend. BPM is what we rise on a weekend. Saturday, Sunday, we take it through, yo, to the early Monday. 'Cause Sunday is the fun day, and Monday is the fun day. If you've got a good job, like the builder, yo, let the cock box take it to the limit. Now we take it to the mic. Now on top of the mic, gonna take your body high, yo, take your body high, yo, take it to the limit. Now on top of the mic, gonna get your body waving, gonna get you tripping, get you grooving. Now on the mic, gonna get you moving. MC Noble's never losing, and I can't gonna keep on losing. I've got that fear, because I keep on losing. I keep on beating you up until you're bruising, till you got a scar. Said MC Noble, yes, I'm always sitting up at the bar, getting in, no, round the shots. Said MC Noble, on a weekend, gonna take it to the top. We always take it to the early morning, moment in at 6 a.m. Leaving the club with the wicked beats that just played them. Yo, say get the hardcore. Said MC Noble, yes, I am gonna give you the score. It's 2-0, say to the whole city. Say where the grass is green and you know the girls are pretty. Check, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 6, and then I'm coming back to you. Alright, yeah, thanks for all your support, but I can't really
do the bounce set for too much longer, as I am currently working on a new MC that I'm writing down, and I would like to get that finished today before I am like completely out of breath from doing the live set. The live set. Yeah, I want to thank you all for tuning in. A little bit of sort of semi-hate slash in there just for the, I guess you could say the shits and the gigs, if you get me. But yeah, essentially, if you guys don't know, I asked a guy called Tremor THD if he'd make a video about me, and he basically like turned it into some big war and got one of his friends involved, and then for no apparent reason one of his friends just started digging at me for no reason, decided to diss me himself. Now originally this Tremor T guy made a video about me, as I asked him to, as he made a video about another MC, and due to some family stuff, which I'm not going to go too much into detail, but basically a family member of mine committed suicide, and I didn't feel like obviously replying at that time because I was dealing with the fact that a family member had committed suicide. So yes, admittedly I was a good 7 months before I replied to him, which, you know, I didn't feel like doing it. I took a big break from YouTube at that time on that channel, and just like, you know, just like focused on another channel and just, you know, didn't do as much in the MCing for a bit. And then I eventually replied, and you know, because he'd got Monkey in the House involved, I said something about Monkey in the House and this, that and the other. And ever since then, they basically like, every time like I get mentioned in one of their streams or something happens, they always act around like they owned me, or you know, they beat me. Essentially, they did not beat me. I'm still here now, and that's not me saying I beat them. You know, I did. You know, obviously, I mean, I dissed them about a year ago, so obviously, like, you know, I'm better now than I was a year ago. And to be honest with you, like, I wasn't even gonna diss them back at first. I only dissed him for the bants and for a bit of fun. And you know, I wasn't really taking it too seriously, so I wasn't bothered like if they won or if I won. It was just a bit of fun. And yeah, there we go. I made you. Yeah, okay then. You wish you did. So yeah, so there's Monkey in the House right now, who I never even heard of until Tremor THD. And I only came across Tremor THD while looking for videos of MC Dan Carey. Well, MC Dan Carey might have gone quicker than me in that video, but is he MCing now? No, he's not. He doesn't do anything right now with any of his stuff. He hasn't done for a while. But yeah, so as I say, I finished the bounce set there because I want to work on an MC that I've been writing at the moment. And obviously, like, I'm a little bit more busy at the moment. So like, it's sort of like when I can get down here, you know what I mean, all of that stuff, you know, all of that stuff, you know, don't have much time, so like, and I want to get this wrote down. As you guys may or may not know, I'm looking to get a condenser microphone for Christmas. Now, if you guys may or may not know, I had a good friend of mine who lived around the corner who used to like record me and help me out with all of that stuff. But unfortunately, his girlfriend's got relatives in Australia, and they moved back to Australia. So, you say baseball bat in your... Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with saying baseball bats in tracks? You know, and to be honest, like, I'm an MC. Like, you've got to define MC, and then you've got to define rapper. MC is someone who gets the crowd hyped in a club, who goes over like bassy music like that. So essentially, it's not about exactly what different things that MC can say. It's not about whether the MC's got bars or not. It's about entertaining the crowd. It's about going with the pace. So yeah, essentially, sometimes you are saying the same things. You know, if I was going for an Eminem styled rapper, which I'm not, I mean, I do the odd rap instrumentals for the shits and the gigs, but really deep down I'm all about getting over a bassline club track, so, do you know what I mean? And yeah, he could think of loads of things worse to say, do you know what I mean? Not being funny, but in one of Monkey's disses back to me, I think it was, he asked me if I wanted a cookie. I mean, if you're dissing someone, you don't ask them if they want a cookie. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, I always like asking someone if they want a cookie. Do you know what I mean? How I always like asking someone if they want a cookie. Like, how is that a good bar? Like, I'm not being funny, but in my disses, I was kind of saying a bit more than asking you if you wanted a cookie. Essentially, but I don't like to brag. Exactly, monkey belongs in a zoo. Exactly, belongs in a zoo. Lol, one bar out of a whole 3-min vid. Yeah, alright. Well, you dissed me about a year ago. I'm not going to remember every single bar you said. I know you said, do I want a cookie? You said you're going to put my channel in the ditch. Which I don't quite frankly understand how you can grab my channel out of YouTube and put it in a ditch. Like, I'm sure that's like essentially impossible. I think the closest you could get is loading my channel up with 4G and dropping your mobile in a ditch. But then do you want to risk cracking your mobile? Unless you use an old mobile, and the 4G is probably not going to be that good. So you do know. I only know a few of your bars. And you said something about going 6 feet deeper. You said I'm going 6 feet deeper or something. Essentially, if I'm walking underground, then yeah. But if I'm staying on the level, then I'm not going any deeper. But yeah, that's all I really remember. And then I remember the other one where you had a rave with Tremor THD in a car park and told me I was a white shark and told me to get back to a trailer park. So essentially, he wants me to go to Eddie Stobart's depot with all the trailers. Nice. Listen, come at me when you can spit. Hang on. There. Can I come at you now? Because I have just literally spit. Your MC Noble, this is more cringy than TikTok. Oh God, don't even get me going about TikTok. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh wow, don't even get me going about TikTok. Man spit his bed. Man spit on his bed. Well, I'm clearly not on a bed. Essentially, I was sat on a stool next to my record player with my LED lights. But yeah. Oh yeah, last time you dissed me, I forgot I was in the bedroom back then. Yeah, I've changed a bit now. You know, got my own little outer building and shiz. Haven't you got your sat soon? Yeah, they probably do. They will be going to school tomorrow. Nah, either way, you're spitting in your room. It's not my room. Well, technically it is, but it's not my bedroom. No, it's my music shed. It's my music outer building. It's got all my vinyl records, CDs, mixers, microphones, powered PA speakers, speaker stands, disco lights. Yeah. Other bits and bobs. Brad, man, be careful what you say. Nightbot is quicker than us all on this at the moment. You see, I've got Nightbot. What have you got? Can't beat Nightbot on your side. There to ban out all the bad comments. Exactly. When you banned Trem lol peak life, I didn't. it would have been Nightbot. Drop your location if you're bad. Yeah, okay then. I can drop your location if you like. It's the cemetery, the dead centre. Or should I say future location, and not that long away. If you act the way you are. You act too cocky, monkey man. That's the thing. You know, we could have had a battle. You see, the thing what I don't get is, this is a true fact. I battled someone called MC Doyler about nearly 3 years ago. We had the battle, and the battle was the battle. And, you know, that's it. It's done and gone. You know, we don't go on each other's channels. We don't leave each other hate. We get on with our lives. We dissed each other. It was a bit of fun. It was a bit of bants. I dissed him. He dissed me. I dissed him. Then I think he dissed me again, and that was it. It was said and done. It was, you know, gone. And from time to time, if we do come across each other's videos, we just help each other out. You know, we give it a like, we give it a share. It's over. It's done. I dissed a guy called Psychos. You know, we had our dissing battles. We're completely sound. We message each other now and again to see how each other are doing. You know, but you two, you just can't help but being the childish ones. You know, gobbing off, thinking you're the best, thinking you're the cocky one. You know. So like, do you know what I mean? Well, he's not from round here. He's not from the UK. He's from somewhere else, and then he's decided to come and live in our beautiful country. Yeah. But no, I don't get like why the other people have dissed. We've all like moved on and passed over it. But nah, you two you and Tremor just can't leave it, can you? Nah, I didn't think you could. Yeah. So yes, guys. Yes, that is correct. I'm just debating whether to have a beer or not. I've got work tomorrow, but I mean, it's sort of one beer maybe won't harm, but then it's can I be bothered to have one? You know, then it's if I open one, will I want another one? I don't know, to be honest. It's tempting to have a beer. I don't know, to be honest. Want to be Skepta. Skepta's not even that good. I don't even follow that sort of music either, to be honest. I was brought up in the club scene, so I was brought up with the donk MCs and, you know, the bassline MCs and stuff. No, I didn't say anything bad, but I didn't say anything bad. I said that this is did good for all of your channels, even yours, and it wasn't even that serious, but damn. Oh, no, it's sound, Tom, man. No, there's not, Trem, should I say. No, it's alright that way. The disses did do good for both of our channels. You know. Yeah, it's more Monkey, to be honest. Monkey's the one who can't leave it. I mean, I was happy to leave it months ago, but, you know. There you are, you see. There you are, you see. The Horror Hotel, Norbrick Castle, Blackpool. Not sure how that's a horror hotel. Never. I've stayed in it a couple of times. It's been alright with me.
Because tomorrow we're going to an air show.
Oh, good for you, love.
We'll see you then.
No, you won't. You won't see me then. Mad. Come back. Well done, Brad. Good boy, Brad. They're praising you. Yeah, also, guys, I think I've spoke to you about this in the past. I haven't gone any further with it at the moment, but I am thinking about collecting cassette tapes. Now, some of you guys may think, like, why would I want to collect cassette tapes, they're in the past, they're old, everyone's going digital nowadays. Well, I say fuck digital. If you've got to be a true music man to sort of like, it's hard to explain, like, people who just like digital aren't as into music as people who like to collect all platforms. Personally, the thing with me is I've had a lot of bad experience with Apple. Now, I've bought quite a few albums on Apple where my iPad's glitched and it's like remove songs from the album, and then you go and delete the album to reinstall it from the store, and then that item's no longer available on the store and you can't install it. I've lost a couple. I've lost three really like big albums that had like, well, one of them had 100 tracks on the album, and I lost the whole album, and it's no longer downloadable on the store. And I lost another couple of albums, a couple of mashup mixes. I also lost a big Club Anthems CD that had some like classic tracks on. Can't get them back. Search it on the store, the album's no longer on there. And the thing with me is I love my vinyl records. I've got tons of vinyl. Love my CDs. I've got quite a fair few CDs now, and I'm still collecting more by the year. And personally, I would love to start collecting cassette tapes. I've got a player down there which will play cassette tapes. I had an interest in cassette tapes, but never like really played them. This was one of my nan's old cassette tapes. I tried it out once, but a bit ago, but sadly it wasn't a working one. But you can get a lot of classic like hardcore, drum and bass, jungle on cassette tapes, and I'd be quite excited to collect some and have a go for myself and stuff like that, which is, you know, always something that I've been interested in doing. So yeah, I will probably collect some cassette tapes at some point in the future. But yeah, I collect a lot of CDs. I mean, here there's a Hardcore Till I Die CD. And actually I've got 2 new CDs in the house that I've been meaning to bring down to the shed that I've not brought down yet. And here's the actual full Hardcore Till I Die discs, like the other discs. And there's also a Tom Novi, Your Body, classic from Ministry of Sound. This was like, I think it was about 2008 when this track came out. Quite good. Tom Novi's been a good artist, so you do you. I'm going to stay here. And yeah, he's back. Yeah, there's also this massive Dance 98, so this like dance hits from 1998. You guys may not know this, but I've always wished that I was born earlier. So like, when obviously I was old enough to go out and go to raves, it would be kind of like the late 80s, the early 90s. So if I'd have been like 18 in like 1988 or something like that, or 1987 or something like that, and then like, you know, all the like big house tunes were just starting to like come onto the raving scene, you know, that would have suited me. But no, my parents had to be an absolute dick and have me in 1997 when the 90s were just coming towards the end. But luckily they lived the 90s, so they played CDs of it all through my childhood, which is good. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get a drink from my fridge, so just bear with me. Yeah, bear with me, because I've got a choice: beer, Dr. Pepper, cherry Pepsi. I think I've still got some cherry Pepsi. I hope I've got some cherry Pepsi, because that's what I'm thinking of going with right now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did have some cherry Pepsi. Oh, if you're such a big YouTuber and Ash is so relevant, then why did you send for him? Well, the thing was, Brad, I asked Tremor to make a video on me, sort of like early 2017, and which, you know, I'll admit I asked Tremor to do that, not gonna lie, but the thing was, is like, it was more the fact that like all this like monkey got involved, and you know, and like they had such an issue like with me taking so long to reply, but they don't know what happened like family wise, which kind of like, you know what I mean, like just because I hadn't replied doesn't necessarily mean that I wasn't bothered about replying. You know, sometimes family things can happen and you don't feel like doing stuff without knowing the full details and judging. That's the annoying thing, if you get me, Brad. So yeah. Anyway. Oh. Lost Wi-Fi on the iPad. Stupid extractor. I am the renegade master. Jeez, my phone soon got low. Jesus Christ. My life. Right. Gonna have a little practice of the song what I've got so far before I like start writing more to it, because I've got quite a bit more of it to write, but you know. And before we get into it, I will be reading my laptop because I've not really like memorised these too much yet, and it just helps me practice it a bit better. Yo. You never see me down and you never see me stressed. Never see me mental, never see me depressed. Cause when I'm on the mic I'm always at my best. And I put full effort into the contest. For a few years now I have been around, but I usually MC to the hardcore sound. Now I'm back with the shape of you, and I hope it's gonna rock the venue, or maybe make it to number 2. Say yes, say in the UK top 40. I'm in the car and I'm driving naughty, raving on the weekend, feeling sporty. Said yes, I'm that type of guy. I'm just trying to get a hit on Spotify. I'm just trying to make a song to take you high. I said hi, high in the sky. You never see me down, you never see me sad, you never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game, I just want this MC fame. And you never see me down, and you never see me sad, and you never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game, I just want this MC fame. 2015 is where I began, when the guy said MC as fast as you can. I gave it a go, but I didn't have a plan. Now these days, yes, I go with a bang. I do a song and it goes real far, and there's true meaning in every bar of who I am and who I wanna be, which deep down I'm the wicked MC, the lyrical G, with a new song, yes, to get you ready. And that's literally all I've wrote so far. So essentially, I need to carry on. I need to carry on with that. But that's where I am so far. So what the song's kind of like representing is like, I don't give up, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like, cause like a lot of stuff has happened to me, like sort of in the past few years. Like I'll explain some of the main ones, but not too much detail. A family member sort of committing suicide. Some family issues with money and things, not going to go into too much detail. And like I haven't given up, essentially. Like I've still kept going. I'm still like where I am now, like. And then obviously I auditioned for Britain's Got Talent at the weekend, and I'm waiting for an email back. So like it's kind of like you know, there's a chance I won't get an email, but there's a chance that I could get an email. So essentially, I'm not like, you know, I'm not giving up. Essentially, like I'm not like, you know, if I don't get the email, I'm not letting it stop me. So the song's kind of like saying that I never let things get me down. I never let things get me stressed or depressed. You know, when I'm on the mic, I'm always happy because I'm always at my best. You know, I put full effort into the contest, so I always give out everything I can into each of my tracks, which they're not always the best tracks, but you know, I try, and you know, I go over what I write a few times before I like fully record it. And I'm always like thinking of stuff, you know. So lyrical. So which D down the MC just to get you ready. 2015 seems a while ago. Now 2018 I've been in. Now 2018 I've been in the studio. I don't speak through my nose. I have just had a cold recently, and I haven't totally got rid of the cold, but no, I don't speak through my nose. My nose speaks through me. Essentially. So yeah, so I still need to carry on writing for a bit, you see. You must be well lonely if this is what you do for fun. Who's that? It's not nice being mean, man. Making other people feel small. Yeah, exactly. You are right though, Brad, man. Alright, I think we're ready now to have another little I think we're ready now to give it another little go. See how we go. Like from the beginning. So let's go again. Let's give it a try. Yo. You never see me down and you never see me stressed, never see me mental, never see me depressed. Cause when I'm on the mic I'm always at my best, and I put full effort into the contest. For a few years now I have been around, but I usually MC to the hardcore sound. Now I'm back with the shape of you, and I hope it's gonna rock the venue. Maybe make it to number 2. Say yes, say in the UK top 40. I'm in the car and I'm driving naughty, raving on the weekend, feeling sporty. Say yes, I'm that type of guy. I'm just trying to make a hit on Spotify. I'm just trying to make a song to take you high. I said hi, high in the sky. You never see me down, and you never see me sad, and you never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and the lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game, I just want this MC fame. And you never see me down, and you never see me sad, and you never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game, I just want this MC fame. 2015, yes, is where I began, when the guy said MC as fast as you can. I gave it a go, but I didn't have a plan. Now these days I go with a bang, and I do a song and it goes real far. There's true meaning in every bar of who I am and who I wanna be, which deep down I'm a wicked MC, the lyrical G with a new song, yes, to get you ready. Yo, 2015 seems a while ago, now 2018 I'm in the studio, and I'm back with a bang and a wicked flow. And I'm here, yes, to let you know I'm not gonna stop until I reach the very top. Yeah, there we go. That takes it. I can get rid of this last bit. So that takes it, and then that goes back to the chorus. So if I just go back a bit till I reach the very top. Let you know I'm not gonna stop until I reach the very top. And then it'll go back into the... Let you know I'm not gonna stop until I reach the very top. Let you know I'm not gonna stop until I reach the very top. Let you know I'm not gonna stop until I reach the very top. Oh yeah, and then it goes into that like... Hang on, no, where are we? Wait, let's go again. So let's go with everything now. Are you ready? Let's go again from the top right. Yo, you ready for this one? You never see me down and you never see me stressed, never see me mental, never see me depressed. Cause when I'm on the mic I'm always at my best, and I put full effort into the contest. For a few years now I have been around, but I usually MC to the hardcore sound. Now I'm back with the shape of you, and I hope it's gonna rock the venue. Or maybe make it to number 2. Say yes in the UK top 40. Said I'm in the car and I'm driving naughty, raving on the weekend, feeling sporty. Yes, yeah, I actually got that wrong a bit. I'm getting a bit out of breath, to be honest with you. Let me just have a little breather. I just went out of the flow a little bit. I will be ending the stream in soon anyway. Let me just get with it a sec. Let's just get with it a sec. Alright, let's go. You never see me down and and you never see me stressed, never see me mental, never see me depressed. Cause when I'm on the mic, I'm always at my best, and I put full effort into the contest. For a few years now I have been around, but I usually MC to the hardcore sound. Now I'm back with the shape of you, and I hope it's gonna rock the venue, or maybe make it to number 2. Yes, in the UK top 40, I'm in the car and I'm driving naughty, raving on the weekend, feeling sporty. Said yes, I'm that type of guy. I'm just trying to get a hit on Spotify. I'm just trying to make a song to take you high. I said hi, high in the sky. You never see me down, and you never see me sad. You never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game, I just want this MC fame. You never see me down, and you never see me sad. You never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game, I just want this MC fame. 2015, yes, is where I began, when the guy said MC as fast as you can. I give it a go, but I didn't have a plan. Now these days I go with a bang, and I do a song and it goes real far. There's true meaning in every bar of who I am and who I wanna be, which deep down I'm a wicked MC, the lyrical G with a new song, yes, to get you ready. Yo, 2015 seems a while ago, now 2018 I'm in the studio. You're back with a bang and a wicked flow, and I'm here, yes, to let you know I'm not gonna stop until I've reached the very top. You never see me down, you never see me sad, you never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game, I just want this MC fame. And you never see me down, and you never see me sad, and you never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game, I just want this MC fame. And that's literally where we are so far. Bang, boom. I'm actually really liking the song, because the thing is, like, it's got, like, I like, to be honest, the part of the song which I really like, I'm going to highlight it out. I like the bit in the, not the first bit of the rap, but you know, after the first chorus, and it starts with the 2015 is where I began, because it did. But the bit what I like is where it says I do a song and it goes real far. There's true meaning in every bar, because there is. It's saying exactly like about where I am and sort of who I want to. I'm never down, and that's true. I am never down. Like, it's not telling a lie, so that's quite good. Like, of who I am, who I want to be, which deep down I'm a wicked MC, which, yeah, I am a wicked MC. I've got, you know, a lot of followers through the social media, and it just shows by doing the Britain's Got Talent audition how many people are actually, you know, like, yeah, I get it, BGT. Well, basically, I went to Britain's Got Talent on Saturday, waited about 7 hours to audition, and I got told that I am waiting for an email. So I didn't get a definite yes, but I didn't get a definite no, if that makes sense. So essentially, they liked my act, but they said there was a lot of competition. So they weren't sure, like, if they wanted to definitely put me through. So they said they'd look back at my audition along with some others who they've said the same to, and they, you know, like, I could get an email sort of early January, late January, early February, no later than March, obviously. And if not, then unfortunately I won't be on the show this year. But it looks good. Like, they like the MC. Like, there wasn't exactly anything bad that they had to say about the song. They liked the song choice. They liked the bars. All of that stuff. It was more just the fact that it was through some of the other stuff that they'd seen during that day, if that makes sense. Like, I could come with a wicked rap song, right? But if someone's like done a different kind of act, like a comedian, and absolutely made them piss themselves, like that could come up as like more talent than me, than what I've got. If that makes sense. Like, you know, I could be a really good rapper in their eyes, but it's not about exactly how good I'm a rapper. It's like if it's a good talent compared to other stuff what they've seen, and they've got to think about what the show obviously wants as well. So, but yeah, you'll get on the silver screen soon, Top Boy. Ah, cheers, man. Nah, thanks for the support, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give the song one last go on this stream, and then I'm gonna have to end it because my phone is getting low. So we're gonna have one last rehearsal, and then I'm gonna like carry on writing it while charging my phone a bit, and then that's, you know, that'll do it for this stream obviously. But liking it so far, so there we go. You know, we'll see how it goes, if that makes sense. So we'll give one last little sort of like practice with it, with what I've got so far. Let's go. You never see me down and you never see me stressed. Never see me mental, never see me depressed. Cause when I'm on the mic I'm always at my best. And I put full effort into the contest. For a few years now I have been around, but I usually MC to the hardcore sound. Now I'm back with the shape of you, and I hope it's gonna rock the venue, or maybe make it to number 2. Say yes, say in the UK top 40. I'm in the car and I'm driving naughty, raving on a weekend feeling sporty. Yes, I'm that type of guy. I'm just trying to make a hit on Spotify, just trying to take a song to take you high. I said hi, high in the sky. You never see me down, and you never see me sad. You never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game. I just want this MC fame. You never see me down, and you never see me sad. You never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game. I just want this MC fame. 2015, this is where I began, when the guy said MC as fast as you can. I give it a go, but I didn't have a plan. Now these days I go with a bang. I do a song and it goes real far. There's true meaning in every bar of who I am and who I wanna be. Which deep down I'm a wicked MC, the lyrical G, with a new song, yes, to get you ready. Yo, 2015 seems a while ago. Now 2018 I'm in the studio, and I'm back with a bang and a wicked flow. And I'm here today to let you know I'm not gonna stop until I've reached the very top. You never see me down, and you never see me sad. You never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio with lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game. I just want this MC fame. And you never see me down, and you never see me sad. You never see me mad, and you never see me bad. And last night I was on the mic, and now I'm in the studio and lyrics coming to life. I'm in love with the MC game. I just want this MC fame. So yeah, that's where we are so far. Nailing it, to be honest with you. Nailing it straight out the park. So anyway, guys, we're going to cut this stream here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, the 5 likes, the viewers we've had, the hate, the support. It all gives me views at the end of the day. Also gives me views at the beginning of the day, depends when I stream. And yeah, so like, subscribe and comment. Thanks for